till now we have done this much. In this video actually I am going to show you how to call APIs and action methods of MVC using jQuery asynchronously. See, currently in this last video we have done this one. We called a SPX page in the same application with query string. Okay, now we are going to replace this URL by a API so that we can get data from API. Okay, so another thing I want to say you that here we have used the jQuery. So this is a plain JavaScript code. Okay, we can replace it by jQuery. So how we can do this? So we will add a dollar sign here and there is a hash sign here. Okay, and then instead of value we can say like this. So if you write like this is a jQuery syntax. For this we don't need to write the document.getElement by id like this. Okay, we just replacing document.getElement by id by dollar, and I'm putting another hash symbol inside this that one before age, because hash symbol is generally stand for id, and if it is a dot symbol it will for class. So I will tell you about class also in jQuery. So we can replace it like this. Okay, similarly here we can replace this by putting a dollar here and another hash here. Hash because it is a id, LVL is a id here. Okay, so we can put it like this. This is the jQuery syntax. Don't need to go for document.getElement by id. Okay, then run it, and I will have a breakpoint here and breakpoint here, and I will run it. I'm giving 23. See here F10 URL is, you are getting the URL QRI is equal to 23. So this value is 23. It is giving 23 dollar hash age val 23. Then I am continuing it. Again I am reach here. There is a success. So I reach here. So DT is candidate is eligible. DT is candidate is eligible, and inner HTML. Okay. So instead of inner HTML, I have to it will work or is not working, because jQuery syntax is different for inner HTML. I will show what is that. So I have to just write here HTML. Okay. So inner HTML will be replaced by HTML, and that value will come inside this. Then run it. Okay, F5. So value is this, then it will work. Candidate eligible. Now instead of calling this SPX page, we can go for a API. So I will show the API now. If you will paste, this is a API. It is available in the internet. So this is a API, and the URL is this. When I am using this API, getting the employees, so it is giving a JSON string. Okay, this is a JSON object. It is giving. So we will catch it. So I will copy this and I will paste it here. So you have the URL now. Okay, you have the URL. Then if success, then you have to, so instead of pasting now, I will just go for alerting. So I will alert. Okay. Syntax. So in the success we have the function. Okay, comma error we have the different function. So if you will compare with the formula, then you can see same thing. So now I am going to run this. So while running, this is the call eligible asynchronously. So we can change it to call API asynchronously. Same thing I am copy paste here. Okay. Call the API asynchronously. It is a user defined function. Okay. So I don't need the edge here because I am directly calling this. So no need of edge here. And I will run this. So no need of edge. Directly I will call this object. I am getting the object. Okay. So I will show you how I am getting object. So whatever I am getting here, response text is a object. It is coming as a object. So I will take, I will stringify this. So for stringifying the object, there is a jQuery syntax, JSON dot stringify. Means I am stringifying the object, making the object as a string. So let's go there and run it. Yes, I'm clicking this. Sorry, it is not refreshed till now. It is refreshed. I am getting the string. Okay. Whatever in the API, see, here is the API. So this is the API. Okay, it is available in this site dummy.registrationexample.com API v1 this. Okay, whatever it is here. So I am getting here in the pop-up, in the alert, because I have written this code. JSON.stringify this object. So in this object, status and data. So I need, suppose I need data. Then what I will do? There are status and data. So there are two parameters in this JSON object. So I will go for data. What I will do? I will write here dot data. So I will run this. I will get only data. Okay, I am getting only data. ID, name, employee name. Okay, ID equal to 1, employee name is something. So now I can loop over this. See, if you see, this is a string, this is an array of JSON values. So this is a array. So I can show you from here, this is a array data. Okay, data is a array of JSON value. So this square bracket is for array, it is ending here. So there is a JSON value here up to that this one. Okay, for one employee, sorry, here. So ID is equal to 1, then ID is equal to another one up to here, then ID is equal to 3, another one up to here. Similarly, ID is equal to 4. Okay, so we will loop over this. So jQuery gives us the facility to loop over this. We just show the string of the data. Now we are going to loop over this. So for looping, Ajax, sorry, jQuery has a function here, $.each. $.each response data dot data. Okay, response data dot data here. We are taking data only, not status. Okay, even you can take the status, but currently we are taking data. So data, so response status dot text dot data. Response text dot data. So here for each response text dot data function, this is the syntax. Okay, function started here, end here, alert this dot id, because it has id here, and employee name is also here. Similarly, I am giving employee name here. Okay, id and employee name I have given. Even I can include others. This dot, you can say employee salary. I will take from here employee salary. Okay, this dot employee salary. So I have to alert this. So it will loop through the total elements, number 1, then number 2. So it will loop through. There are 20. What is the id now? 24. So 24 time it will loop, because there are 24 JSON element inside this data array. Okay, now I will run this. Okay, this much part is important. Run this. Now we are going to call a action method in a MVC application. For that I am going to create one MVC application in this path. So this template is empty MVC application without a TTPS. Empty MVC application, then create. I am going to add one controller here. Let's it is employee controller. I have a action method now. I am going to add one view for this action method. Add view without layout, empty. Let's remove this content and I will put my own content. I will give maybe form. For now I am not giving any method, only simple form for showing the result. Okay, then run it now. The action name is employee, controller name employee, and action name is index. Controller name employee and action name is index. So when so I have to set, if I run this one, then it will come like, suppose I am going to add another action method, that is list of employees. List of employees. So here I will write a list of employees. List of employees. So then I am going to create a view. Right click, add a view. is coming in the name of list of employees. Add. Okay. Suppose I am going to write like for list, no need of form. So suppose I am writing like here we have the list of employees. We have a table and we have the hard-coded employee. Actually, we get it from the using of entity framework. But for showing this demo, I am just writing this as a hard-code HTML file, just to show how we are calling the action method using Ajax JQuery. Okay, so our purpose is whenever I will click a button here, I will show you there. I am writing a button here. Otherwise, I can go for a button also. Input type equal to button, ID equal to btn get list on click equal to get list of is a function. When I am going to run it, and here I can give the value also. Value equal to get list. So our purpose is when I will click this button, one list will come here. One list will be come here and so that list of employee. Okay. So I copied this one from the previous example. This will be replaced by the action methods path. Action method will go here and success and other things we have to do it. I am just removing it for now. Okay, I need this jQuery also, jQuery mean.js. So for that I have to go to NuGet package. We got the jQuery here. Close this. Then drag it. Already it is there. We copied from there. No need to drag again. then I have to give the action path here. Okay, so what is the path of the action? We will first run it, then see. Here what we are doing, we are calling on the button click, we are calling get list of employees, and here the function is here get list of employees. JavaScript jQuery reference is here, and we have the action name and method name. We are calling the action method in the URL here. Okay. So URL and the option as per the formula. If you will see the previous videos, this is the syntax to call JQuery Ajax or call Ajax using JQuery. So this is the URL we are calling, controller name, and this one action method name. Okay. So if you will give a breakpoint here, giving a breakpoint here, and run this, and there is a breakpoint also. We will give breakpoint here. Okay, for debugging purpose we will go to Internet Explorer for running, then run this. Okay, this is the button. I am clicking this button. So when I click this button, so it is touching the processing. Okay, here coming to the employee and a list of employees, as it is mentioned here, employees and a list of employees. So it is hitting here. So we will see the result now. So we will continue it. So when we continue this, we are getting the alert here. Whatever the content of this list of employees, so it is returning a view. See, this is returning a view. Which view? List of employees view. So the content, totally content is returned to the response text. Okay. Suppose instead of giving an alert, we want to put it in particular div inside that index tab, index CSHTML. I will put it here. Okay, there will be a div with ID equal to LST of EMP. Okay, so inside this div it will be shown, and suppose this is the div, and I can make the style equal to solid 1 pixel red. Okay. And I'll copy this. Instead of alert, I will do one thing. I will use the dollar, then single quote hash. Okay, I got it. This one, list of employees. This is the ID dot HTML. The HTML will be response text. Okay, I will remove the alert. So it will come inside the, so after the Ajax call, when it is success, it will come inside this. It will come here only, inside the div. Let's run it and see. So I will remove the breakpoint. See, this is the div. Okay, this div is this one. So if we make the height and width, it will come inside this. So there is no height and width here. We have not mentioned in height and width. Suppose I will mention the height and width. Height 120 pixel width, 400 pixel. I will save it. Then I will go there and I will refresh. This processing is going on. You can see height, width we mentioned. So if you click this content will come inside this. This content is coming inside this. Okay. So when I am clicking, there is no Ajax call. Sorry, there is no post back. So it is pure Ajax through jQuery. So no post back, it is coming here. Okay. So this is our call of action method through JQuery Ajax. And Ajax is using same technique as pure JavaScript, but it is behind this scene. So user is just using the $Ajax URL and success and error. Okay. So here we are getting the list. So without any post back. So this will be filled by you using entity framework, because I am just doing the hard coding.